when it comes to prepping your nails for dip powder, there's lots of different ways that you can go about it. There's different variables that's going to affect what works best for you, such as the oil on your skin and the things you do throughout the day. So during this video, I teach you what works best for me. So to start, I like to soak my nails in warm water for just a few minutes until they're soft. This helps when I go to push back the cuticles on my nails. So now that my skin is nice and soft, I'm going to use my cuticle pusher to push back the cuticles on my nails. So this is probably one of the most important steps during dip powder prep. This is what's going to prevent any lifting from happening. So with my cuticle pusher, I just gently push back the cuticle on my nail. So now with the other end of my cuticle pusher, I'm going to run that around my cuticle area to remove any extra dead skin or debris that I may have pushed back in that area when pushing back my cuticles. So normally I would probably have a lot more skin coming up as I push back my cuticles, but because I just did this a couple days ago and I'm doing my manicures pretty often now, I don't really have much skin left on my nails. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to continue on and show you exactly what I do before my dip powder manicures. So now it's time for me to file and shape my nails. So with my 180 grit nail file, I am just going around all of my nails and shaping them to how I like it before I get started on my application. So with my buffing block, I am going to remove the shine on my natural nail. So I focus around my cuticle area and I will run it across my entire nail. So what I mean around my cuticle area is, even though you cannot see it, there could still be some dead skin that's there, and that will cause a lifting issue. Now this step may not be necessary for everyone, but for me, it really did help when I had a lifting problem when I started dipping. So with prepping your nail, you could always experiment and try to skip this step and see if it's even necessary for you. But if you have a lifting problem, then maybe this could be it. So again, I'm going to be focusing mostly around the cuticle area on my nail. I just want to make sure that there's nothing left there and buffing the shine off of my nail. Okay, so I have finished buffing the shine off of all of my nails, and now I'm going to move on to cleaning them and getting them ready for application. So I have this cute little bottle that I keep filled with rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to spray it on a napkin and just use this to cleanse my skin and my nails of any debris that could be left behind from my prepping. For some people, this could be your last step before you could move on to application, but for me, just rubbing alcohol is not enough to dehydrate and cleanse my nails, so I do still have to move on to use a dehydrator. But again, this is part of experimenting, and you could stop here and see if this is enough for you. For dehydrators, I have two that I really like. One is Sparkling Co.'s pH Prep, and the other is ASP's Prep and Clean Dehydrate. And this one I've used for years with zero lifting issues, but right now I'm really loving Sparkling Co.'s. So for this video, I will show you how I use it during application. So you need to apply a very generous amount. It's kind of like activator. It's basically just going to cleanse and dry the nail of any oils that could be left behind. This is what has saved me from having any lifting issues, and I really love it. Okay, so that is my final step, and now I am ready to do my dip powder application. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful.